She was born into billions but lived in silence. Everyone believed nothing could reach her world. Then one quiet morning, a janitor stopped, pulled something from his pocket, and the floor itself began to speak. What happened next changed a billionaire family forever, and no one in that building would ever see kindness the same way again. Before we dive into this incredible story, do not forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss our powerful, life-changing content. I pushed my cart down the marble hallway before dawn. The building smelled like lemon polish and quiet money. My shoes whispered against the floor. I worked nights because silence treated me kindly. Sound never asked my permission. Light did. The glass walls caught the city and broke it into silver pieces. I liked that. People called me the janitor. I called myself careful. On the top floor lived the girl, the billionaire's daughter. Born deaf, the staff said. Fragile, the staff said. Untouchable, the staff said. I saw her every morning by the window, small hands on cold glass, dark eyes following pigeons she could never hear. Her name was Lily. I learned that from a label on a lunchbox. I learned more from watching. Her world moved without sound, yet it moved with meaning. She felt footsteps through the floor. She watched lips the way others watch sunsets. Her mother visited with perfume and tears. Her father visited with lawyers and silence. I visited with a mop and patience. One morning the floor vibrated with anger. A meeting room slammed shut. Security rushed past me like a storm. Lily flinched. Her shoulders rose. Her breath changed. I felt that change in my chest. I rolled my cart closer. The window shook again. Her hands trembled. I remembered my brother, born with ears that worked and a heart that broke. Music saved him, not sound. Feeling, I stopped moving. The air felt thick. Lily turned, our eyes met. Hers asked a question without words. Mine answered with stillness. I reached into my pocket. The metal felt warm from my body. Small, ordinary, old. It was my harmonica, bent at one corner, carried through jobs and nights and hope. I held it up slowly. Her eyes narrowed. Security watched. I placed it against the glass, then against the floor. Then I played, not loud, not fast. Low notes that crawled, notes that pressed their palms into the ground. The floor answered. Lily froze, her fingers spread on the marble. Her mouth opened. Her breath caught. I kept playing. The building hummed like a held breath. Her eyes filled with light, not tears, recognition. She pressed her cheek to the floor. I felt the vibration rise through my shoes, through my bones, through my memory. Security stepped forward. I did not stop. Lily lifted her head. She smiled. A smile that shook the room harder than sound. Her father appeared at the doorway. Power stood still. He watched his daughter feel music for the first time. I saw his hands shake. I saw his world shift. I played one more note. Long, gentle, true. Lily laughed without noise. Her laughter moved the floor. Her father dropped to his knees. I lowered the harmonica. The room felt brighter. Doctors came later. Plans formed. Work began. Hope learned a schedule. I returned the next morning. My cart rolled. The marble waited. Lily waited too, eyes on the floor, hands ready. And I lifted the harmonica again as the city held its breath. And the first note pressed into the ground, and into her smile, and into everything that was about to change. The note traveled deeper. This time. I felt it before I saw her reaction. The marble carried it like a secret. Lily closed her eyes. Her fingers traced invisible shapes on the floor. Each vibration became a picture inside her. I changed the rhythm, slow, then quicker. Her shoulders moved, not dancing, listening in her own way. The guards forgot to stand tall. The staff forgot to breathe quietly. The billionaire forgot his phone in his hand. He watched his daughter understand something no doctor had promised. I lowered myself to the floor, same level, same ground. I played again. The harmonica answered with warmth. Lily pressed her palm against my shoe. The vibration climbed into her skin. Her eyes opened wide. She nodded, once, then again. She wanted more. I felt tears burn my eyes, not sadness, recognition. Her father crawled closer, expensive suit against cold stone, power learning humility. He placed his hand beside hers. He felt it too, not sound. Meaning the building no longer felt like money. It felt like a heart. Doctors whispered behind glass. Scientists argued with excitement, but Lily focused on the floor, on the now. I shifted the tune. My brother's favorite melody, the one that saved him on nights when words failed. The vibration softened. Lily leaned forward, her forehead touched the ground. She laughed again, silent, full. Her father covered his mouth. His shoulders shook, years of control slipping away. I stopped for a moment. The silence felt heavy. Lily looked up fast. Her smile faded, her hands searched. I understood. I raised the harmonica again, played softer, steadier. Her smile returned, trust formed without a single word. I realized something then. I was not fixing her, I was meeting her. The janitor cart stood forgotten. The sun climbed higher. Light spilled across the floor. The vibration mixed with warmth. Lily reached for my hand. Her father hesitated, then allowed it. Her fingers wrapped around mine. Small, strong, alive, I played with one hand, held her with the other. The floor carried our connection outward, into walls, into rooms, into a future no one had planned yet. And as the melody deepened and Lily leaned closer, her eyes shining with discovery, I felt the next change beginning beneath our feet, spreading slowly, patiently. Like something meant to grow rather than end. The vibration shifted again, deeper, broader, like the building learning to breathe with us. Lily tilted her head. She studied my face, not my hands, my eyes. She read intention the way others read sound. I nodded, slow, respectful. She squeezed my fingers. Once a question, I answered by changing the tune. Gentler, more playful. Her feet began to move. Barely at first, a sway, a test. The marble carried every motion. Her dress brushed the floor. The vibration climbed her legs. Her smile widened, confidence growing. Her father stood now, still, careful not to interrupt a miracle forming in real time. He signaled the guards away. The room emptied without noise. Only presence remained. I felt sweat on my palms, not fear, responsibility. This moment mattered. I adjusted my breathing, played steadier. Lily stepped closer. She placed both hands on the floor again, then on my knee, then on her chest. She looked at her father, pointed. Then pointed to the floor, then to her heart. Understanding passed between them like light. He nodded slowly. Tears fell freely now, no shame left. I remembered all the nights people walked past me. Eyes forward, souls closed. I remembered feeling invisible. This child saw everything. I played a rising note. The vibration lifted. Lily gasped, not from sound, from surprise. Her body responded before her thoughts. She laughed again, this time louder in her own way. Her father knelt beside her. He placed his forehead against hers, a promise formed without words. I felt the harmonica warm further, like it understood its purpose changing. I slowed the melody, let space enter between notes. Lily followed the pauses, her breathing matched mine. The building settled, outside the city rushed. Inside, time softened. A doctor stepped forward cautiously. He removed his shoes, touched the floor, his eyes widened. Notes were no longer just notes. They were bridges. And as Lily shifted her weight again, exploring this new language through her feet and bones and smile, I drew in a deeper breath, knowing the next movement would take us further into something none of us yet fully understood. The days that followed changed the rhythm of the building. Engineers redesigned floors, doctors listened with new humility, teachers learned to teach through touch and vibration. Lily learned quickly not to hear, to feel. Her world expanded without losing its beauty. Her father changed most of all. He stopped measuring success in numbers. He started measuring it in presence. I was offered money, positions, titles. I refused them all. I kept my cart. I kept my nights. I kept my harmonica because what mattered had already been given. Lily visited every morning. She sat on the floor beside me. She waited for the vibration. She smiled before the first note. One evening she placed the harmonica in my hand and then pressed it gently back toward her father. She touched her chest, then mine. Then his. The lesson landed without sound. No one is broken because they experience the world differently. No one is small because their voice is quiet. Real kindness listens beyond ears. Real wisdom meets people where they are. I still clean the building. But now when the marble hums beneath my feet, I know something sacred lives there. A reminder that empathy builds bridges where power fails. That love does not require permission. And that sometimes, the greatest miracles begin when someone society ignores chooses to care, and someone the world pities is finally truly understood. Thank you for listening to this heartfelt story. If it moved you, share it, comment below, and let someone know you are never alone.